Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very different from my channel, but basically all I've been doing recently is either reading or watching videos about books, whether it's like book hauls or books I read this month or reading vlogs. It has literally taken over all of my free time. So when I walked into Waterstones and I saw this book, I had to pick it up because how nice is the cover, by the way. Also, I've never read a Colleen Hoover book before, so this is my first Colleen Hoover book that I'm ever reading. Sorry, I'm like hunched over. I hope that's not like making you uncomfortable, but I didn't plan on doing a reading vlog, but I'm so glad that I did because I really enjoyed filming this video. Just keep watching to see my reaction to this book because it took me on an emotional roller coaster, honestly. Okay, I'm about to start the book. I'm really excited. I don't know what to expect. To be honest, I know nothing about this book. It's my first ever Colleen Hoover book. The only thing I know is that it's a thriller romance, and I texted my friend saying that I got the book and she was like, I've not read it yet, but it's actually meant to be scary. So I don't know how to feel. To be honest, I like scary stuff, not horrors. I don't do horrors, but Criminal Minds probably the scariest thing I can handle. I'm really excited to start the book. I think I'm just gonna start it now. But yeah, there's a massive blurb. I don't know if I should read it or not. I'm that type of person that if I'm like watching a film or reading a book, I cannot predict what's about to happen. I'm just very clueless. So I'm not going to read the blurb. I want to be surprised and I will update you guys. Before I even started the book, there was a quote in there that I was literally obsessed with. It says, "This book is dedicated to the only person this book could possibly be dedicated to. Taryn Fisher, thank you for accepting the darkness in people as much as you accept their light." Listen to me trying to get comfy and listen to how creaky my bed is. Update, I'm 4 chapters in and it's 12:50 AM. I want to read more, but literally I keep yawning like every 2 seconds and it's genuinely annoying me. I'm gonna go take my makeup off. I don't know why it's still on, to be honest. It's been on like all day. You can see, oh my gosh, my makeup's literally rubbing itself off. Anyway, about the book. I like Jeremy. I think he seems like a nice guy, but like I said, I don't know where plots go. It seems like a lot of bad things have happened to him and his family. I don't know if that's because of him. I don't know if he's just got bad luck, but so far I like him. I think he seems quite charming. I don't really know too much about the main character at the moment other than she's just a very anxious and shy person. Honestly, I can relate. I don't know her name. Lowen. I won't remember that. So it's the next day. I have to stop reading now because I need to go get ready to go food shopping, but I just want to carry on reading. Literally, this book has me hooked and I'm like 5 chapters in. To be honest, when I started it I was like, it's a little bit slow, it's a little bit like repetitive. I realised that I've gave like no context to the book. That's because I had like no idea what was going on. But basically, Lowen and Jeremy meet after they both witnessed like an incident on the side of the road, and he's really nice to her. He gives her his shirt, literally the shirt that he's wearing, because hers is like covered in blood. And the first impressions I get from Jeremy is that he's really nice, helpful guy, you know, caring. But now I'm 5 chapters in and I'm like, there's something off about this guy. Like, it's too good to be true, do you know what I mean? His wife, yeah, he's married. So his wife, she's called Verity, she got into a car accident and now like she's there but she's not there. Like, she's not aware of her surroundings, and something happened to his 2 daughters. And I'm just like, this guy is too good to be true, do you know what I mean? Like, he just, like, you read about him and it's like, oh, he's so charming, like he's so smooth, but then I'm like, serial killer? No, Emma, I'm not gonna read this. Is the size of the blurb. Like, I'm not gonna read that. Obviously this is gonna be like a spoiler free vlog, but I'm just like, to me, like, what is a spoiler, do you know what I mean? Like, but when someone explains a book to me and they say it's enemies to lovers, that's a spoiler to me. No, I don't know, is it? I mean, it kind of is. If you're like, oh, enemies to lovers, it's like, okay, well, they hated each other and now they're gonna be in love. Do you know what I mean? I want to find that out for myself, but then I don't know, because I think I'm like too over the top when it comes to spoilers. Like, I want to know nothing. But then if I tell you nothing, like, this video is gonna be like 2 seconds long. It's gonna be like, start the book, okay, finish the book. Also, I really like how this book's set out. Oh god, that looks so rough. Verity is like an author, a really successful author, but obviously she's been in a car accident, so she can't carry on, and Lowen is like taking over her book series for her. So she's gone to her office to like rummage around, find what she can. Obviously she needs to get in like her mind so she can write her books for her. I really like how it's set out. So like, this is the book, and you're just like reading from Lowen's point of view, and then obviously you're reading from Lowen's point of view, so this is what Lowen's reading. Like, Lowen's reading Verity's book, so it's like it's the start of Verity's book in the book. I really like that. So yeah, interesting. Okay, you know how I said this morning like Jeremy is giving me like creepy vibes? I take that back. I absolutely take that back. His wife is the one that's giving me creepy vibes, Verity. And then it made sense, that's why the book's called Verity, because she's a creepy one, I think. I don't want to give any spoilers away. I don't think that's a spoiler, because like I said, I'm very clueless. I don't know what goes on until I'm actually reading about it, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't like his wife. I do like the main character, Lowen. She seems quite cute. She seems quite cute. She seems like me, do you know? No, but I like Lowen so far. She's very easily scared. I mean, I would be too, to be honest. At this point, she's staying in Jeremy's house, looking through all of... Is that chocolate on my face? Okay. Looking through all of Lowen's things, trying to get to know the characters of her book, because obviously she's taking over her book for her. And I don't think I'm giving anything away too much, because just looking at the blurb, I've not read it yet, but just looking at a few of the words, I think I'm basically outlining the plot. I can't believe I'm already 100 pages in. I'm not a very fast reader, but I feel like I'm reading this quite fast. I don't know. My makeup's really been through it. I know for a fact I'm going to edit this video and just be like, babes, why did you not go in the shower before you started recording? Ah! My hair. Okay, we'll move past it. I'm going to carry on reading. Okay, so I'm just reading a little bit more about Verity, because basically, yeah, it's a little bit... hello. This is definitely not a relaxing reading vlog. So Verity's wrote this autobiography that she never published, but obviously Lowen's looking through her things, she's found it, so she starts reading it. Also, this is such a nice cover. I don't really like Colleen Hoover's covers, but this one is so nice. The only thing is though, it's matte, and the problem with matte covers is that your greasy fingerprints get on it. I've just come out of the shower, I've got my moisturizer on, and now it's all over my beautiful cover. But anyway, try not to cry. But yeah, after reading this book, I'm a little bit paranoid, not gonna lie. But it's fine. It's literally midnight. I'm in the dark reading a scary book, but it's fine. It's okay. Instead of saying it's fine, I'm gonna say it's alright. If you read this book, you'll understand. Alright. I love Jeremy, I think. I think it might be too early to say that, but I think I love Jeremy. She does not like her own kids because they take up Jeremy's attention more than she does. So obviously Lowen's spending a lot of time in her house with her husband, who seems like a good looking guy, charming guy. Obviously she's not gonna like that. So what's going on? I don't know where this is going, but I'm excited to find out. Literally not even a minute later. I am lost for words. I am lost for words. Verity is... I don't want to be disrespectful, but she actually seems crazy. She needs some serious psychological evaluation. I know she put a warning at the start of the autobiography to say like, you're gonna probably hate me, but no one's perfect. Genuinely, I'm lost for words. And then straight after what I just read, you get Lowen's point of view, and she is also lost for words. I'm still on my knees in the middle of Verity's office when the tears come. They don't spill. I hold them off with deep breaths, focusing on the grinding pain in my knees to distract my thoughts. I don't even know if it's sadness or anger. I only know that this was written by a very disturbed woman. A woman whose house I currently inhabit. Oh gosh, I'm actually scared. I actually feel bad for thinking Jeremy was a bad guy, but I really like how fast I'm getting through this book. I don't think I'm a fast reader at all. I've never read a book in one sitting. I'm so jealous of people that can do that. I want to try and do that for a video actually. I wanted to read like not 24 books. I wanted to read like see how many books I could read in 24 hours. I'm about halfway in now. I really like Jeremy. I think I might be falling for him. Oh, this is what happens. I read about a fictional man in a book, I get obsessed. The Hating Game, I was obsessed with Joshua Templeman. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I was obsessed with Harry Cameron. Now look at me, obsessed with Jeremy Crawford. It's like I literally can't like things in moderation. I have to be obsessed or there's actually no other option. I just don't care for something or I'm either completely obsessed. I know I shouldn't, but I want Jeremy and Lowen to be a thing. I don't like his wife. She freaks me out and she scares me. I think I'm going to carry on reading. It is about 1 AM. My light keeps flickering and it's actually so scary. Okay, I really want to keep reading, but I have a lecture tomorrow, so I'm going to have to put the book down and go to bed. But I've set an alarm to wake up early so that I can wake up and start reading. My first Colleen Hoover book, and now I literally just want to read every book she's ever written. I finished my lecture about an hour ago. I came back and I made some food and I was like, okay, I know I need to go back out because I have some errands to run, but while I'm eating my food, I'll just sit down and read some of the book. I completely got lost in this book and I've now been reading for an hour. I have maybe like less than 100 pages to go. Yeah, it's not the biggest book in the world, but compared to The Hating Game, which I've read, it's about the same, and this took me like a month to read. This has taken me like 2 days. Nothing much has changed really. Verity still creeps me out. I don't like her, but Jeremy and Lowen are growing closer. I really like those two characters. I can't believe I ever doubted Jeremy. I was like, yeah, something seems off with him. I love him. He's such a sweetheart. I think I get so lost in the book because I can just picture it so vividly. When I picture Lowen, I picture myself. I don't know, is that sad? Is that sad? Also, when I picture Jeremy, I picture a mix between Harvey Specter from Suits and Jamie Dornan, like Christian Grey. I think it's because when we were first introduced to Jeremy, he was wearing a suit. For Verity, if you've watched You, I have that book somewhere actually, I don't know where it is, but if you've watched You, Candace, I literally picture Candace for Verity, probably because I don't like Candace and I don't like Verity, even though I don't really have a reason not to like Candace. She, in the grand scheme of things, she's pretty good, but this is not about you, this is about Verity. But yeah, that's who I picture for Verity. I should probably stop reading now and get on with the things that I need to get done for the day, but I just want to literally, I get to the end of a chapter and I'm like, okay, I'll just read one more, and now here I am. To be honest, I do want Lowen to show Jeremy the manuscript because I hate Verity. Okay, I said it, I hate her, she's annoying. Wow, I am so pale. I'm actually going to FaceTime tomorrow, but anyway, I'm just doing a little update. Alright, so it's 11:30 now. I've just gotten into bed. I'm going to carry on reading the rest of the book. To be honest, if you're worried about it being scary, like I'm on page 251 and nothing like too scary has happened. It's more just like disturbing. It's like little disturbing things that I read and I'm like, okay, Verity is scaring me. It's not like obviously scary, if that makes sense. It's more just like Verity is a very disturbing character and she does things that are really weird and off-putting and make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, that's what it is. It's that reading this book at night time has definitely got me feeling a little bit paranoid. Like reading it in the day is a different experience than reading it at night. Satisfying. Oh my gosh, Waterstones. I would like a refund. I'm actually so annoyed. Do you think I should buy another one? I swear every time I buy books from Waterstones I'm disappointed. Like I love the Waterstones experience, like going in, buying a book, even though they're expensive. That was £8.99. It's £5 on Amazon. Every time I buy a book from Waterstones, it's like there's something wrong with it. I bought the bell jar the other day and it's already like, you know the cover, like this, it's already like lifting up. I bought that from Waterstones. I'm gonna order another. Let me check my bank first. Oh, okay, I've got £9 in my bank. Okay. 254, 255. Okay, we've got all the pages. We're okay. Okay, slay. Okay, it's actually getting scary now. Like, I don't want to carry on reading. My heart is literally beating so fast. I don't want to carry on reading, but I want to find out what happens. But I'm actually scared. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to the end of Verity's manuscript, which is where we read it from her point of view. This woman needs so much help. I just dislike her so much. She's such a bad person. She causes me real life stress, and she's not even a real person. I love finishing a book because I just want to know how it ends, but at the same time I get so attached to the characters, and I really like Jeremy and I really hate Verity. I finished it. I finished the book. I did not expect this book to go where it went. Not once in this book was I able to predict where it was going. I know I literally said from the start, like, I'm not good at predicting where the plot's going, but genuinely I just feel like, how can anyone predict where this is going? So it's almost 1:20 in the morning. I think right now I'm just gonna fill in my book journal so I can do it while it's like still fresh in my head, and then in the morning I will do my review and give you my thoughts on Verity by Colleen Hoover, even though I think it's pretty obvious that I enjoyed it a lot. It's time to share my thoughts on Verity by Colleen Hoover. I had time to think about it. Literally after I finished it last night, I could not go to sleep. I said I was going to fill in my book journal. I didn't do it, and then I just couldn't sleep until I filled in my book journal. I literally filled up the whole of the page. I love this book so much. As you know, it had me hooked. I read it in 2 days. I think I could have read it quicker if I wasn't like out doing things during the day. I would definitely recommend. There are a few like spicy pages. I like that in books though, but if you don't like that, then there are like a few pages of that in here, not too much to be fair. But I know I was like, I love Jeremy, I love Lowen, I hate Verity, but I do think that you can't really trust anyone in this book. I think it's down to the reader how you interpret this book, who you think is crazy, who you think's not crazy. I've told all my friends about it. I actually haven't shut up about it, okay, let's be honest. I've not shut up about this book since I picked it up. No, it's not the type of books that Colleen, okay, we're on first name terms. I know it's not the type of books that Colleen Hoover usually writes, but I really want her to do more. I think she did it so well. I hope I'm not hyping it up too much. If I were you, I would go into the book with no expectations. That's what I do with every book, to be honest. Like, I go into it no expectations. I just want to be surprised. I don't know where it's going, and I end up loving almost every book that I read. I'm actually going out now. I'm going to go pick up some more thriller books. There's this book I've been wanting for the longest time, so I'm going to go see if they have that in the works, because if you're from the UK, you should look at the works for books because they sell them for so cheap, like the same books as Waterstones. They even have like a booktok section. But yeah, definitely have a look at the works. I'm gonna go pick up some more books. I think I'm gonna do a book haul because all of these books here and some of them here are new books that I've bought recently, and I'm going out to buy some more. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's something different for me, but I enjoyed it so much. Definitely planning on doing more book videos, so yeah.